Pop Squat. Coming at ya. We've got something sent in by Jack, one of my patrons. The artist is 454. I don't think I've reacted to anything from 454 before, but let's check. Who knows? It could be this song. Oh, yeah. Andretti from 454. Wow. How terrible am I that I don't remember that I've reacted to something from this guy? 4 songs by this guy. So I've listened to Thankful, Hoodway, Gee Whiz, and 18, and Andretti. I totally didn't even think that. We're going to listen to a song called Duck Duck Goose. Man, now I feel like super bad that I don't remember who this guy is. Willie Wilson. Great name. Born July 25th, 1996, known professionally as 454. Is an American recording artist and producer born in Longwood, Florida, and based in Manhattan, New York. As a record producer, he has produced for the likes of Playboy Carti, XXXTentacion, and Smoke Perp. 454 began making music along with his sister, Pig the Gemini, at age 12, going under the alias Squills. I don't feel like I've read this before. In an interview with Rolling Stone, he shared that moving to New York delved him deeper into music. I feel like once I got there, the stuff that I started to make was so different because things are much quicker here than they are in Florida. With just that alone, I had my head in a different space because I wasn't having the same amount of time to create as I did in Florida. I had to get a job and things got real. 454's production side of music is Quasimodo inspired, ethereal and hypnotic, similar to his production. His rap side of music is fast-paced and dreamy. That sounds super interesting. Like, what a great description of somebody's music. Let's check this out. Jack, thank you for sending this in. Did I get that right? Yes, Jack, from memory. Listed as just rap. This came out in September of 2023, so just a few months old. Let's check it out. Duck Duck Goose from 454, a minute and 46 seconds. Please like, subscribe, and share. Go check out another video. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon is here. If you want me to react to something, that's the way to send it to me. Those are the ways to send that to me. And I appreciate anything you can do. Let's go. Oh. I like that sound.
I went caught my jello. I still rock on Pele. Burn a jacket, yeah. I love vodka penny. Don't shine an umbrella. My bitch sweet just like a beignet. Seacoat got vanilla. Sweet coat, I don't wear them. Blaze it on propeller. Tell them 4 I might just sell them. Blows blowing fly. I can see how niggas jealous. And I know real mama proud of her support. I'm in my bed. See me sunlight to the crowd. Ain't no way I could imagine. Ain't no way I could imagine. Caught on for the right of space. Error always could correct when you.
So he says something here. He repeats it twice. Ain't no way I could imagine. Ain't no way I could imagine. And I can't help but kind of have an eye partially on the video as well. And I'm wondering if part of what he can't imagine is that the music has allowed him to get out of where he was, to travel the world, to go to Paris, right? And I know my mama proud. Her support got me in my bag. Sing these songs out the crowd. Ain't no way I could imagine. Ain't no way I could imagine. Like that I could do this. That I could do it. It's very cool. This is everybody's dream, right? Like, and everybody wants to get big. They want to get huge. They want to get, just gigantic. But I think there's a stage where the specialness of it goes away, and I think he's not quite at that stage. I think he's still very aware of like how amazing this is, and that's a great place to be. Some people, I know a guy, I've talked about him before on the channel. He's sort of an entertainer, comedian, singer, plays guitar. Pat McCurdy, I love Pat, and he's still making music. Does little concerts in his house, and he goes out. He tours. He's all over the place, but he's never lost that. I can't believe I get to do this for a living feeling. And when he performs, you can tell he loves it, and it's so amazing. And he never got huge. He even has said like, "No, I didn't want to get any bigger than I did. Like I am perfectly happy doing what I'm doing. Like this is so much fun." And I think for a lot of people, the desire is I want to get huge. I want to get huge. Like you can be happy just supporting yourself on music, and I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. It's very cool that he's like thanks his mom, like you were here for me, you helped me out, you got me going, and I can't believe I get to do this. It's such a cool thing to say. Very based.
Cuddle for the right of space. Sarah always cook her red when you're talking to the cat. Couple carrots on my neck. I put you like bunny red. You can style them with the tag. Got a girl like Michael Jackson. Getting nervous that the breakers won't duck off in the brass. I want the view, they got the pass. Keep the cash, I want the mask. On the low, he ducking pass. I got the key, you got it. Got it, but that thought and the respect. Gotta keep one in the itis in the head. I will burn it, lead you like you know it. Gotta keep one in the sky, that's for the dead. Hit a lead, kiss, staying with set. Go my baby, so she down in a bed. Young nigga, small change, that's chicks. Ain't no real parable, me, that's a bit.
Loving that video. I love how much fun he's having, and he's clearly having a good time. Just not just being a tourist in Paris, right? But he's making a video in Paris. Like it's really good. I like the sound of that. Like I really like the sound of that. Um, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the other stuff that I've done from him because this was very very cool, and I liked his attitude in it. Right, I liked what he was talking about. It's just cool. It's just cool. I want the crib that got the pasture. You keep the cash. I want the masters. That is very smart. You keep the cash. I want the masters. I want to control my music. Absolutely. I listen to this fantastic woman on watch videos from this fantastic woman who's been like a manager of bands, groups, artists for years and years and years. On TikTok, I listen to her or I subscribe to her, and she has these great things to say, and she talks about like keeping your masters and being in control of that stuff, and anybody who's really into music knows all about that. And oh yeah, that's a huge deal. That's a huge deal. And there was that whole really fantastic thing that went on a couple of years ago with Taylor Swift, where somebody bought all of I think I'm telling this story correctly, bought all of her masters, and she was annoyed by that because she could have purchased them, but it was never, at least the way I understand it, was never made clear to her that they were even available for sale, so she could have gotten them back. So somebody else bought them, and she was like, well, I don't like that. So she went back into the studio and re-recorded like all of her music, and then she kept those masters and she reissued those as new albums, quote unquote, like remastered versions, right? So it was just such a fantastic screw you. So those are now the versions she wants published, and she doesn't want the other ones published. And so that guy bought all these masters and just is, as far as I know, kind of SOL. This was cool. This was very cool. I like this a lot. Jack, thank you for sending this in. I'm sorry I didn't remember that I'd listened to 454 already, but I'm going to go back and listen to more because this was cool enough that I want to check it out again. Pop Squad. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon is over here. I would appreciate it very, very much. Go check out another video if you would. That would also help me out quite a bit. And have yourself a good day. I will be back with some more music. Bye-bye.